Hey, welcome to the channel. So in this video, we're going to be covering some presets, primarily just CQB and Scout, because that's the routes that I've chosen, and I've been wanting to talk about this, because some people, it's a unique playstyle for both of them, and I'm going to try to do my best to really determine which one would suit your playstyle based off my matches that I have. When I started playing Arena, I started playing CQB, and, all the way down to Centurion, but that one was fun, and then after Centurion, you kind of get to that really grindy, like almost to the end point, which is Zenith. And it's a really fun. Like I'm gonna tell you, if you like getting up in the action and really kind of causing a lot of mayhem, CQB really is the class for you because it's your job to really kind of be up there causing all kinds of, just causing havoc, right? And you're so beefy. Like I can tell you, this kit, the Zenith kit, when I'm fighting it as the scout class I'm about to talk about, it is so annoying because it just can't, like, the helmet is so crazy. I mean, obviously some of the bullets, slam right through it, but when you're kind of leveling scout and you run into the Zenith class, it's kind of like your counter. Now, I don't know if it gets any better when you get the BS ammo. I'm gonna make a follow-up video to this, tomorrow probably when that happens. But yeah, that's generally how it goes. But overall, the play style for it is it's really tanky. Let's look at the kit on Zenith because that's pretty much the one that you're gonna be playing the most, I'd say, because you have to grind to the next one after that. But it's about 30 kilos. You get the AK with BT, and you have a lot of, you get the 60 rounders, you got the Alton and the Redut. Probably pronounced that wrong, I have no idea. And then you got the Zagos, the Morphine, Splint, and then a Flashbang with your IFAK. So, I mean, overall, it's a pretty solid kit. It's beefy, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't get a hold of it and you let it run around, it will smoke your whole team. Now, moving on to the scout side, right? I started with the Ketterman up there, and I went down the right side of the tree. Sawbones is super fun to play. When you get to Sawbones, like, I mean, I would say all of them are. Like, the right side of the scout tree is super easy to go through. Because you get the Ketter, and then you get the old PP-19 right here, and it'll get the job done, till you get to Sawbones. And once you get to Sawbones, I mean, it's really nice because he has, like, I believe this is like the first fully automatic weapon you get. I don't know if the other one was. I know this one is, and it's shooting some pretty good ammo. And you're 13 kilos, so you're really, really light. You can move around like crazy. You got the Vaseline, all the stuff you really need to just kind of do work. And then after that, you move into where I'm currently at, which is the grind of Saboteur. And Saboteur has, rounds for the PP-19 that are meant for armor piercing. It's just sometimes, like when you run into the Alton and helmets other than that, like the Rise T, and then, some face shields, it's just, they are really tanky. Even the Centurion will tank tank headshots to this all day. But in terms of, the kit overall, I really like it. You have the ETG, which is kind of like that heal over time stim, which is really nice. You also have the Calic, if you have a heavy bleed, the splints, 2 regular PKs, and then you have your Saleva up there as well. You also have your pistol with the same ammo that is in your PP-19, which I believe is the PBP, yeah. And it's pretty good. Now, I would say overall, between the two, I would say if you like getting in it, CQB is the one you should play, right? And stick with it. I mean, eventually it's just kind of like, oh my gosh, like I don't know what really made me stop playing it. Maybe because it was so slow, or I just wanted to change a pace because I was just trying to see what everything was like. But CQB is fun. You can go out there and clip a whole lobby, just turn your laser on and run at people. And then you have Saboteur, which on the other hand is very, if you are quick with your peaks and have good aim, Scout is always going to be like really rewarding as well as Marksman. And probably really any class you play, but it really shines when you have these classes that are glass cannons and they really rely on just hitting their shots. So, with that being said, if you are a really good scout player, you hold angles right, you can also W key at times. But really, the way your class functions is you kind of play around people with utility, and you're there to trade. You don't want to be the person that is necessarily dying immediately because you don't have a helmet on, so you're trying to kind of sit back. So if your teammate dies, it's your job to swing. And like basically with the CQB, you're the guy pushing, expecting your scout to to trade you or your assault to trade you. Your job is to get traded. Go in and kill as many people as you can and get traded. With that being said, this was fun to make. It was all live. I was gonna put some gameplay on it, but I think I'll just leave it at just kind of like open, discussion on it. Let me know in the comments if you want to see anything else. I'm gonna make an update with the AK because I'm about to grind to that right now, and then hopefully tomorrow on stream. And you'll see it, and then after I'll make a video on it. But yeah, until next time, thanks for watching. Peace.